French law enforcement are still trying to find the people responsible for stealing some priceless royal jewels from the Louvre Museum in Paris worth over $100 million. So I want to bring in former jewel thief Larry Lawton, who is suspicious this was an inside job. For background, Larry, you spent time in jail for being a convicted jewel thief. Give us your background. What did you do?
You know, I'm known as the biggest jewel robber in the United States. I robbed between 15 and 18 million. I went away for over 12 years, and now I actually help police agencies, and I'm recognized on the floor of the United States Congress for helping people. So I do know a lot about jewelry robberies.
I bet you do. So we're over 48 hours from this heist. What do you think the thieves are doing right now? Are they cutting the stuff up? Are they waiting for an insurance reward to get it returned? What's going on in the mind of a thief?
Well, there's three things that can happen now. Obviously, everybody knows you can break the diamonds up, sell them, whatever number they're off, 4,000, I'm hearing, the gold, melt it down. That's one way. Another way is an eccentric, kind of a billionaire who wanted a piece, and he told people to do what he's going to do. But the third one is if they take the jewelry, I personally would take this jewelry. If there's four guys, I'd give two pieces to each guy. I would say put one away, maybe break one up to get money. You do need money. They're not robbing because they're rich. So now what I would do then is have one piece for a bargaining chip in case they get caught. Because what do you think the Louvre wants? They don't care about these people. They want the crown jewels back or whatever they can get back. So that's one thing. I think it's an amateur job or inside job, and here's why. It would have to have, somebody has to know what's going on in the place, unless somebody, here's my theory. See how it plays out. Somebody knows somebody in the Louvre, whether it's a wife, a girlfriend, she might be a tour guide, and bedroom talk, she says, hey, listen, wow, you should see, but they got nothing here. How did these robbers know that there was an electronic device that could stop or shock you when you pull a jewelry off of a felt or something of like that nature? Plus, there was so many mistakes made. So the inside job is getting deeper and deeper, me, because how did they know what window? How did they know the windows weren't special glass you couldn't cut with a regular tool that you could buy in a hardware store? So with that said, you have to look at what they made the mistakes of. And here's why I think they will get caught.
Okay.
Because if they made all of these mistakes already, I don't think they had the robbery planned out like I would have. You have to have the fence set up before you even do the robbery. You have to know you can get rid of something before. Listen, GTA has a game just like this, Brulee robbery, and they do it better. And I live stream GTA, so I understand it. And this is like a GTA game without the violence, which they have them in GTA. So I don't know. This is more amateur than it is professional, for sure.
Gotcha. All right, not to give the thieves any hints on what to do, but how do you find your buyers, and are they aware that these are precious stolen goods?
Well, if it was me, obviously my buyers would have known that. That's a fence. That's a middleman who takes stolen jewelry and gets rid of it or whatever, however way. They'll buy it from me at 25 cents on the dollar, and then now you can't get a piece of jewelry cheaper than that. The jewelry business is a little bit of a slimy business. Sorry to say, I might get pushback on that, but it is. If you don't have a jeweler, if you didn't have a fence, here's what could be done. They could take one piece. They could piece it out. One of those little diamonds could go for 20, 30,000. You don't know. And you want to go into a place, hey, listen, my grandmother passed away. She had a ring. Even put it in a ring. It would be easy to do. There's a lot of money here. Now, obviously, the more value is in the, being a priceless heirloom for the country of France. And listen, France, I'm sure the Louvre is self-insured, meaning it's a government entity. It's not going to have insurance. So what do they want? They want the jewels back. If there's they'll put out a ransom, whether it's quietly or publicly. A ransom will come out. And then when that happens, if you kept jewelry, and I would keep one piece at, each guy, let's say, so they have a bargaining chip. Listen, if you got caught, how do you get out of jail? Got the jewelry.
Got the
I mean,
jewelry.
you know.
Fascinating. And it sounds like, according to your experience, it's a matter of time. And we'll stay tuned. Larry Lawton, appreciate your expertise and from your background. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
Have
right.
a great day.
Thanks.